What's up? Welcome back, or if you're new to this channel, I'm the Bible reviewer, so you can guess what I do here on YouTube. I review Bibles, so if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, right? Why not? But anyway, let's get into today's video. Today, I have for you what I could only assume is a long-awaited review. Why? I don't know. None of you asked for it, but I could just assume. I would assume just, you know, premium Bibles. People like to see them. Schuyler, you know, it's a brand new sizing, all that kind of stuff. So we have, as you saw in the intro, the NLT personal size Quentel in the Desert Camel Calfskin full Yapp. Let's go ahead and open it up. You'll see I still have it wrapped. Now I have taken this out briefly. I was going to wait to do an unboxing, but yeah, I could not do that. When I got the package, I was just like, let me see this. So I went ahead and opened it up. But here you got a look, more or less, of how it comes wrapped with this sort of thick paper. That up. Oh, I didn't really show the box much, sorry. So this is how most Schuyler Bibles come. So this is a thick clamshell box. You have the name on the bottom there. Schuyler Bibles on the other side. And the Jerusalem cross on the front. And then let's take the first peek at this Desert Camel. Ooh. Am I holding it? Where is it? Oh my goodness. Okay. My bad, guys. There it is. So there's the front. You'll see stamped in, blind stamped Jerusalem cross on the front. And then you'll have the spine, which does have gold. So you'll have Holy Bible, NLT, which this is a new thing too. They used to write out New Living Translation. Then you have Jerusalem cross and Schuyler. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raised spine hubs. Nothing on the back. You'll see this is a full Yapp. So those who don't know about what Yapp is the page edges. So full Yapp means they're going to touch. See that right there? This cover is almost like slippery. It's like really smooth, soft to the touch. Let me let you hear this. I don't know if that's helpful at all or if you even heard it, but just in case it was there for you, I tried, okay? I tried. Anyway, it is a really cool looking light brown in my opinion on this Desert Camel. You are going to have a gold gilding with a red Art-Gilt underneath. And then you're going to have this wine colored head and tail bands, as well as, oh, there it popped out. One of the ribbons. There's the other one in that same color. Angle cut, double-sided, really nice. And then a little quick talk about this because, you know, everyone likes to hear about how they changed the sizing of this PSQ, personal size Quentel, to be a little bit larger. Now, this is just my opinion, okay? And it's just something to talk about just because I think it's the right name. I think this is the correct name to have for this size Bible. So I just think they made the size of what a PSQ should have been all along. Just based on other Bibles that I've seen, this is actually personal size. The old ones, the smaller one, compact. I think that's a CSQ. Now, just for a quick little reference here, here's a NIV personal sized, side column personal size right here. Voila! Look at that footprint. Right? Personal size. Now you might just be like, hey, that's just one Bible. Okay. CSB personal size. Oh. And one more that's actually not called personal size, but I just think of it as personal size because it's that same type of footprint is the standard thin line Bible. This is the Tyndale NLT, but also a similar footprint is the CSB. Most of the time when it's a standard thin line, this is the sizing more or less that I've seen. Voila. Right? So, PSQ. It's right. That's what it should be called, okay? It doesn't really matter, but that's the end of that. That's the end of my talk of that, okay? Let's go ahead and look at this further on the desk. Okay, here we are. Let me get you a look at just the Bible right there. Now I'll grab it so we can get nice and close up look at the grain, the look of this leather, spine, back. And you will see there is perimeter stitching and a tooled line that goes right on the page edges where that Yapp folds over. It's really nice. Around the text block. It does kind of crinkle as it folds. Just so you can see that. I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm no leather expert. I'm just showing you what this looks like. Right? And then, oh, I did pull out this Schuyler note. And let me get a quick measurement on the outside here. So, going across, you're like 5.5 inches at the text block, really. If we went to the edge of the leather, you're like 6. And so, let's just, I usually do the full cover, but just because of this full Yapp, I'm just going to do the text block. So about 8 inches tall. And then the spine here is about 1 inch and 3/8. Okay, when you, oh, real quick, compare it to a old school PSQ, which is now the compact, right? Right? You guys agree? You agree with me, right? I'm just kidding. You don't have to. I'll put it to the bottom. There you go. Yeah, alright. Okay. So, got that wine color liner there. It says calfskin leather cover. Edge-lined construction. Presentation page. Family records pages. This is a really thick cardstock paper that it has for these. Like, I thought there was another page, it wasn't, so it shows how thick that was. Title pages, Holy Bible. The copyright information here. Here you're going to have the contents. This is going to be a 28 GSM paper. A very premium 28 GSM though. So it's like, it's definitely thin, but it's not your typical type of 28 GSM feel. A note to the readers. Intro to the New Living Translation. I always say read this if you're new to the translation, or it's been a while, or just cause, right? Whatever reason, but it seems like a good idea to read that. Bible translation team here. And then here is the Old Testament title page. Really clean look to that. And it's a red line actually underneath, if that's showing. Turn the page, there's a first look at the formatting. So you got 2-column paragraph format. This is an 8.5 Milo font. Genesis, title. You have section headings that are bolded like that. You have these red drop caps at the beginning of the chapters. And here is your references at the bottom that also have red accents. What's going on with my focus is kind of lacking right now. But there's a look. Really nicely darkened font. And then here's how it lays flat right at the beginning. Guess I should have done from the beginning of Genesis. So it's still Old Testament title page, look at that. So we can already keep this open right out the gate. Oh, and another feature it has, so it didn't have it there, but here on the second chapter you can see that it does this. So, see, so chapter 2, it does these, I don't know what to call those, but that design type thing with the drop cap after. So you'll see that again here, like chapter 3. Really nice, simplistic, but nice design on there. You'll have running headers in red at the top, book, chapter, on the outsides, and then on the inside you'll have your page numbers. Alright, let's check out the poetic setting. So you can take a look at that. And I'll kind of just go through here so you can see how that is formatted. And now let's go check out the New Testament. New Testament title page. Here we are at Matthew. This is a really good feel to this Bible, just even as I'm holding it to show you, just like, wow. It's nice and floppy, it feels good. That's one hand, I'm holding it with one hand right now. Real nice. We'll flip through here a little bit. To also showcase that this is black letter. No change in color for the words of Christ. Just so you kind of get an idea of how this formatting works as well. In these NLT PSQs, or just the NLT, I guess, in general, the Quentels, it's 2-column. You have your translation notes in the corner, and then your references on the bottom. I showed you the references, but I didn't mention that they're putting the translator notes in the corners, which I really like. I really like how they do it. Alright, and then when you get to the back, you have one blank sheet that leads you to your concordance, which is then a 3-column concordance in a even smaller font. And then after the concordance, you're going to have some lined paper. Wasn't sure if there was going to be another blank sheet, but there isn't, so there you go. And then you have these double-sided lined paper on the same Bible paper. It's not any thicker or anything like that. After the lined paper, I'm not sure how many sheets. We're going to have the Bible maps. And these are on a thicker, sort of matte cardstock. Or just really a matte paper, I guess, a thicker paper, not really cardstock. And you'll see right here that there is going to be 12. So I'll flip through here real quick. Get a look at these. And then you're going to have an index to 2 maps. One more blank sheet on that thicker, sort of thicker paper there. And sheets, or cardstock sheets, cardstock sheets, cardstock sheets. Now that's the end sheet with the edge line. So there you have it, the NLT PSQ from Schuyler Bibles. Those of you, or those of us, who have seen or owned any Schuyler Bibles know that they make great premium Bibles. You know more or less that you are getting top-notch quality in terms of construction, layout, everything really. For those of you who have never owned a premium Bible, then I'll just straight up tell you, this is awesome. Probably one of my favorites that they have out right now. You know, just in terms of sizing, in terms of that Quentel layout, the NLT, I like the NLT. So if you are someone who likes the NLT translation, want a premium Bible, then yeah, you might not have to look any further than this right here. You know, not necessarily even this cover, you know, it'll be the same exact thing, but they have other cover options. I have the Tuscany leather on the CSB PSQ, and I have the full-size Quentel of the NLT. So I like that leather. It's a little bit thicker, a little grippier, and I just like that. But you know, I've heard plenty of people who like this as like their favorite type of leather. So again, it's going to be your personal preference. But this is definitely really nice. Just to kind of give some other things here, you know, when it comes to this, they have started doing this. I like it better when it's written out. I don't know. That's just me. Again, personal opinion. I think it looks better that way. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, so I'm giving those little critiques, but really, this is probably going to be my most used Bible for quite a while starting now. So definitely a really legit Bible. What a descriptor, right? Oh gosh, it's just really nice. Yeah, you know. I hope this video has been helpful in any way, and I'll see you next time. Peace.